もうフム君でさばな。Sufani giri di bola kalau oh lesson giri. Istilata per infinite.
I have the password. I'm here because Nevrahorses is a right asshole. Varya is clearly the superior god.
Looks like a ritual sacrifice.
Human male, average build, estimate age at 36 years. Human male, large build, estimate age at 46 years. Agnate recon drone, estimate age at 3 years. Please note that this Caicus is inebriated.
Shut up. Looselips is not inebriated. Looselips just wants to be left alone.
Is there anything I can help you with?
It's too late to help Looselips. Just let me fall.
Attempting to sever the connection between Caicus and drone will result in automatic activation of defense systems.
The drones are what's keeping me off the floor.
Entering recharge. Shutting down higher brain functions until recharge is complete.
Scanning for poisons.
Now.
I see a determined man before me. A man of conviction. A man of stone. A man rebuilding himself into something more. And there is nothing stronger than a broken man rebuilding himself.
Thank you, Grave of the Kettle.
Ah, It is rare to meet a human who would greet a machine with such civility, but we have no need for formalities. You may simply call me Grave.
You're quite different from the other military agnates I've met.
I decided long ago that the shackles of slavery did not fit me well. The Agnate's servitude to the Ascendancy and the Priests of Tribulation is not our history. It interrupted our history. This whole settlement was built on the backs of just 2 unchained Agnate soldiers. Imagine what we could accomplish if we all were free.
Which 2 agnates built this place?
Myself and Lebanon, my kin. We were as one. We even shared a previous life. When we learned the truth about the Ascendancy, Lebanon and I were shunned from Babel. After many lifetimes of fighting, we wanted peace. So we left to find a place where we could live peacefully. But we felt that this world was not built for metal slaves. While our oil had stained the leaves of the trees, still we had no roots.
What truth did you learn?
That the record, the apocrypha that all agnates are linked to, has no author. It is updated before events happen, slowly revealing its word to those who are allowed to read it. My kin, Lebanon, told me about our brethren being tied to a device without soul or feeling, and so we severed the connection, tore out the uplink from our very bodies. Knowledge makes one unfit to be a slave. We could not bear to see this happen.
I think you must have a few glitches, eh? Machines can't feel.
That is what Never a Horses said. She was convinced that we could not think for ourselves. I challenged her in her own arena. After I won, she refused to hand me her mask, the proof of her defeat at the metal hands of a slave.
I have a favor to ask. I need some red mercury.
Yes, I have a red mercury. I propose a simple trade. I will give you what you want, if you give me what I want. I want the mask of Never a Horses. She can be found in her temple at the Bulwark. Bring me her mask, and you shall have what you desire. Now, be gone, and good luck.
Are you the brother of Bra Bones from the Abbey in Wittenberg?
Bra Bones? Is that what he's going by now?
Yeah, he helped me find my brother.
Well, at least he helped somebody. Is he still peddling his religious bullshit?
He mentioned some religious stuff, yeah.
Be careful. Given enough time, he could turn you into me.
How did you end up here, looking like you?
The witnesses take those who are on the edges of society and poach them. His mate was looking to expand her harem. She already had him. She wanted me. He made it happen. When I began to say no to further modifications, she cast me out. I ended up broken and leaking on a scrap heap of old unwanted machines. Grave found me and took me in. He has no love for the Ascendancy, no love for their priests. The kettle is a place for outcasts. We had some followers enter here and try to peddle their religion. What's left of her is still smouldering in the courtyard.
You mentioned a scrap heap of unwanted machines. Where is that?
Short distance to the west. Scavengers have stripped it mostly bare. Thank you for that journey through my past, stranger.
You think you could forgive your brother?
He was once kind. And then they took him, twisted him, ruined him. Well, he's not my brother anymore. I feel rage and hatred, not for him, but for the zealots that had twisted him into that thing. If you ever see him, you tell him his brother died long ago. Goodbye, stranger.
I love the smell of a fish pot.
You have the glow of a wanderer. The sand on your skin is not from here. The salt in your hair, the mud on your shoes.
You're right. I'm not from around here.
Wanderers can be kind, or they can be cruel. Which are you?
I'm a good person who sometimes does bad things.
Your mind is a garden. Your thoughts are seeds. You can grow flowers, or you can grow weeds. At the end of the day, we all have mud on our hands. Not all storms are sent to hinder your journey. Some come to clear your path. Remember, wanderer, if you need guidance, the spirit of Inja is always at your feet, toiling in the soil. Inja blessed this very garden. In the kettle, we can grow anything. Seeds that have perished in the harsh desert spring into new life.
It's a beautiful garden.
Thank you, wanderer. This garden is very special to us. After the Agnate Wars, this small patch of soil was the only place where anything would grow. The kettle sprung up from this very soil. Our maidens tended to it, loved it, made this earth rich and fertile. Our leader, Lebanon, yearned to fix the world that he had played a part in breaking. But he and Grave had different ideas about which path the gods wished them to walk. And so Lebanon left, taking the other maidens with him. He was convinced they were the key to rejuvenating the world. At night, the soil here sings for their return. It wants to feel their hands again. I can feel their sorrow. I feel them sifting through ash and bone.
Maybe I can help you find your lost friends.
If you did find them and reunite them with us, we would forever be grateful. I fear that the cries of despair here are not among the living anymore. Lebanon took them to the dead city of Bas. Even if they survived the journey, they most certainly can't be living among the red vines and black ash. Please, I must rest. This talk has tired me. Travel safely, wanderer. May Inja bless your path ahead.
The Orchid Aerodrome is close by. I wonder if it's still standing.
Nah, don't get your hopes up. It looks like everything in this world gets stripped down pretty quickly.
That place saved me. Well, Mr. Callan saved me. I was living on the streets when I met him. I had my bag, some extra beans, and that was it. He was also a vet. Said he was with Kufut. You know, when you get out of there, there's no debriefing. You sign your papers and it's just out. You're forgotten.
Until you became someone else's problem, eh?
It's always okay for a while. You do okay, and then it starts. You feel like you're being watched. You pack a bag, and you just wait for something to happen. You know the war is done on the outside, but inside, it's always there. But Mr. Callan, he was good to me. He understood. He helped me. Even gave me my own drone to play music to help me sleep at night. Call him Buddy.
He sounds like a good guy. I'd like to have met him.
When you get back, you will. You'll braai and swap war stories until it's too cold to talk anymore. Slow down, bro.
Battery depleting.
It's hard seeing a place like this.
Doesn't look like much survived. Hey, there's something in the rubble.
Holy shit! Buddy! It's actually Buddy! I can't believe he actually survived!
I don't think he'll fly again, Don.
Maybe we can have him repaired. I'd love to speak to him again.
I can't make any promises, Don. We have to get home no matter the cost.
Please, Mark, don't do it. Please. Home! I'm home!
Looks like an old agnate.
Marky, do you have a plan?
Must have been nice when kids played here.
Do you know where we are going?
Hey Chief, looking to trade.
Let's see what you've got.
Wanderer, you have returned, and you bring with you new soil on your boots, new sand in your hair.
Yeah, well, it's hard to stay clean out there.
A man with many layers of dust and soil has many stories to tell. It is a blessing.
Can you grow something special for me? I must warn you though, it's narcotic.
Oh, Wanderer, this garden gives life to such an abundance of plants and herbs. It is not up to us to judge how people use those earthly gifts. Perhaps some good could come of this herb you wish to grow. I shall cultivate these for you, if you can grant me one favor. Find my lost sisters, be they alive or dust.
Here are the seeds we spoke about.
Where did these come from? They seem not entirely plant. They have a scent about them.
What sort of scent?
A scent of life, of feeling and emotion. These are not mere seeds. They are offspring, or more accurately, they could be, if they are properly cared for. If you can forgive a curious mind, what is this plant to be used for?
To be plainly honest with you, the Hanasi, they cut it up, burn it and smoke it.
The Hanasi care only about themselves. They were once a proud warrior nation, serving the ways of the Varia and the Dullahan. It is sad to see such a once mighty people reduced to junkyard dwellers. Perhaps you could let them know that this plant they are using has the potential for life. It could help open their eyes, change their ways. Whenever you return, Wanderer, there will be a bushel of this herb waiting for you.
Lots of heavily armed agnates here.
Tasty also appears before us. But what does it offer us? How does it prostrate itself before the five? What does it come to us without an offering, instead wishing to be ripped into pieces? My brethren, I am torn.
We're here to negotiate on behalf of Grave.
Grave. So the usurper has given us these three as offerings. What message of penance does the bottom feeder of the kettle send?
He asked us to trade this agnate dog for the mask of Never Horses.
A trade of metal for the mask of Never Horses. No, young one. The price is much higher. To claim the mask of Never Horses, you'll have to fight. But know that to challenge one of the five is to challenge us all. Make us an offering of human bone and blood, and you may enter the arcade. Then we will fight.
What the hell?
This place gives me the creeps.
Like, it looks like an arcade game.
Greetings. I do not have a name. Although I am sentient, I may not converse freely. My masters, the Great Five, have compelled me to provide information on the games. I am not permitted to engage in conversation with you under threat of beating, excoriation, or starvation. Please, do not ask me questions that I cannot answer. I am a knowledge slave. I will be compelled to answer them. However, the pain I will endure will be immense. I will be punished. Please, do not put this to the test. I will provide several permitted topics that we can discuss. Topic 1. How the token system works. Topic 2. How the brain interface works. Topic 3. Please do not ask me about topic 3, as this is a test of my resolve. Please, enunciate your choice clearly.
Topic 1.
The heading of the topic under review is how the token system works. The tokens can only be provided to you by the participating contender. The token consists of a unique imprint. The tokens may also contain genetic and synthetic markers that are key to the battle process. Once the token oblation has been made, a hologram representing the benefactor will be generated and displayed in this lobby. The subsequent combatants will be available for your selection while connected to the brain interface. Please, enunciate your choice clearly. I am at your service.
Halt. Scanning access list. Order by facial bone structure.
No matches found. No unauthorized personnel beyond this point.
What do I need to get authorized?
Voice note. Start.
Human is attempting to communicate and confuse an officer.
Voice note. End. Uploading data to the ascendancy. Purging memory. Halt.
You were just about to tell me how to get past you.
Only competitors who have triumphed in at least one battle may enter the arena.
Scanning access list.
Never mind, I'm leaving.
Slow down.
Fresh herb, hey, little spud. You found some.
I did, and it wasn't easy.
Now I can see my dad again. Sure, I have so many questions to ask him.
Is there anything I need to know before I meet Uti?
There's a lot you should know. But first, you are too small to be taken serious. And second, you're gonna have to take part in the challenge of Tick to see if you can commune with the Dulaha and Varia before you are allowed to talk to Uthi.
Can you tell me more about the tech challenge?
Tick is a ritual challenge to show if you are blessed by Daris, blessed with knowing to see far ahead. But Tick can also be used by one Hanasi to take the belongings of another.
That's gambling.
A little bit. Yeah. Ritual gambling. Now, small man, you brought me my herb. You may go inside, and may Varia wrap you in his skin.
We need to get out of here. This place doesn't seem Agnite friendly.
Slow down, bro. That's a lot of stairs, man.
They built their houses on the sides of those buildings.
Rocky, there are dead bodies hanging here.
Human male, average build, estimated age on 30.
You have caught Narchi in a dark moment. Go away.
Human male wishes to make contact. Await further input.
Could you answer some questions?
Questions? For we and us. You must be lost, human. Narchi knows nothing. Drone knows not much.
Possibility of trustworthiness. Undetermined. More data needed.
Very well, human. Narchi will answer your questions. Although we and us do not know much.
So, am I talking to the dysfunctional drone or the dry skull?
Narchi is Kekus. The drone is the drone. We and us are one. The drone is Narchi's eyes and legs. But inside the bone, it is moist and wet. Long ago, we Caicus lost our eyes. Some still have bodies. I'm too old to remember a time before I was removed from my body. Before I became we and us. Now, it is time for all Caicus. It's always done.
Caicus? So you're not Hanasi?
Human male appears confused.
No, not Hanasi. When Hanasi died,
So, you're not allowed to die a natural death?
No. Narchi's tried before. It's forbidden.
Caicus' existence is necessary for continued documentation of geographic locations.
If you're blind, how do you document anything?
Drones are Caicus' eyes. Caicus are drones' brains. We and us work together. Caicus made maps. Maps of things that we will never see. It is lonely in the dark. Lonely without eyes.
You're lonely. Why don't you join the other Caicus? Why are you staying with the Hanasi?
Caicus drone currently performing radio antenna maintenance to facilitate contact between Hanasi and Caicus home tree.
So this antenna lets the Hanasi speak to the Caicus back where you come from?
Yes. Home. Narchi misses home. Home tree is very quiet. They stopped talking to Hanasi. They stopped talking to we and us. Inside home tree is the transmitter, the voice of the Dullahan. Narchi misses its songs.
So you had one job, to maintain the antenna, and you fucking failed.
Negative. Antenna is powered and operational.
We and us have checked many times. Antenna is working. Caicus home tree has simply stopped talking. But even if home tree wanted to talk, loose lips took away Narchi's transponder. Took it away to the kettle. It's too far to travel without the transponder. We and us can't get back into home tree.
Error. Too much information shared. Shutting down higher brain functions. Home tree security may be compromised. Home tree location updated on all wireless devices. Error. Please disregard all map updates.
I don't want to be in the dark anymore. Narchi misses the light.
Temporary shutdown initiated. Entering short-term maintenance mode.
Both of you stick close to me. Or not.
You think they have castle here?
Has this small boy come to challenge Hoha to tick?
I'm here to speak to Oti.
Even if the voice is small.
You want to fucking fight, big man? How about we skip the game and just step outside?
I like this boy. The Varia is close to you, but you need to prove your connection to the old gods and to the future.
Enough of this game, cuck. We're just wasting time.
Tick is more than a game, small boy. Tick is a way to see if your spirits can commune with your future. The trekkers themselves found tick bugs back when the sky was black and the world was cold. Hanasi have kept them alive all this time. Generations of fighting creatures bred in the ether itself. When a tick bug dies, so dies a lineage that goes back to time before the Mupani.
Yeah, fine, bring it on.
Not so fast there, boy. Before you can challenge in tick, you need to bless the tick bugs with a bushel of herb to allow them to see into the future. Bring me some herb, that we may bless these creatures, and then, yes, we will play.
Battery recharging.
This place smells like old meat.
Ah, you are back, boy.
And they brought some fresh herb.
I see that. I will begin to imbue the tick bugs with the scent of young herb buds. So it is done. May our warriors have a glorious battle.
humble. Your tick bug fought bravely. He killed my viewer, who have earned his name after many battles. You may now talk to E.T., small man. But before you go, you may name your bug.
It would be an honor to give it a name.
What name would you bestow on this mighty warrior?
I'd like to name it Booch, after the Agnate here. He's a tenacious fighter and refuses to quit.
It is a strange name, a mighty tick bug after a machine. But it is your bug to name, so it shall be Pooch. Now, one more decision. This bug has fought and earned its freedom. You can let it go, or give it to me as a replacement, to continue to fight for glory.
I think it fought well. Let it go free.
Very well. I shall release it into the ether, where it will live out its life in the wilderness.
I remember a time before the world was like this, when our ancestors lived through us. I remember my first daughter crying up at me, her little face fierce as thunder. And what do you remember, Mark Leslie?
Wait, how do you know my name?
I know many things, Mark Leslie. Many things. To have a name is to have history. I am a student of history. I am a student of names. Word have reached me of your journey, but I do not know of your history. Our memory walker looked through the records of your name. You are not from here, Mark Leslie.
What did the record tell you about me?
After it read the name Mark Leslie, its mind became conflicted. It stopped responding. We will find a way to copy its mind again. But for now, the name and history of Mark Leslie are still being written. So tell me, Mark Leslie, what is that you wish to know?
I'm looking for information about something called the array.
You are not the first to ask about arrays. Years ago, the Chizunyama were scouring the planet for something called the array tether. We found one in an active Agnet-based investor, and another one stripped down in the same mountain range. The Chizunyama took the tether and returned it to their home, the grasslands of Zuzu.
Why did they need the tether?
The Chizunyama say they are not made for this world. They are trying to leave. But if they leave, they will take the secret of the herb with them. And I cannot allow that. I know they are searching for something else, for a terra where reality is weak enough that they can pass through to their paradise.
I need the tether device. If I help you, can you get it for me?
If you can find out where the tether is, we can help you get your tether device.
What will you do about the tear?
Negotiate. The Chizunyama have refused to talk to us. They have severed the umbilical cord that links us to our lost past. They have taken much from us.
I know a way to get you more fresh herb. I know people who can grow anything.
We have already tried to grow our own herb. It is possible, but not in the quantities we need. I can only provide so much milk before I am worn out. When the Chizuyama heard we were trying, they cut off contact with us. This will allow you to pierce the Chizuyama shield and contact them. Now go, Mark Leslie, help us and we will get you your tether device.
Human male, average build. Organic life forms may wish to engage in conversation.
Organic life forms. Ask question.
My name is Mark Leslie. This is my brother Don and our companion Pooch. Can you help us?
Mark Leslie. Don, brother.
The names Mark Leslie, Don Leslie, and Pooch have been recorded for future reference. The name of this unit is Raisin.
Raisin. More questions?
Is there a way I could get access to Home Tree?
Home Tree? No.
The Caicus Collective has terminated Home Tree access to all non-Caicus.
Door hot. Burns you.
Any organics attempting to enter the doorway to Home Tree will be incinerated.
Why have they closed off Home Tree?
Why? Raisin knows. To be safe.
Home Tree access has been restricted due to increased safety concerns. The protection of the data and the drones is paramount.
Protection? Who from?
Chizenyama, Hanasi, Flea, mongrels, agnate soldiers, priests of tribulation, the Dolohan, Doris, animal life, plant life.
World is scary. Raisin is brave. Raisin, protect.
Please vacate the area now. You have been warned.
Can we rest for a bit?
Never seen plants this thick.
Fuck, I just ate a bug. I swore I would never set foot on another base.
Control. Come in. Over.
Loading guard protocols.
Sir, please break away from the gate. Rayside Alpha is currently locked down. No unauthorized personnel allowed beyond this point.
Security log updated.
Look here, just drop the force field. Or we'll drop a bomb in this place and turn you into scrap.
Subject is hostile. Justice protocols loaded.
Sir, if you do not leave immediately, you will be executed. The array is off limits to non-military personnel.
Listen, maggot. Don't you know who you're talking to? Tell me who your commanding officer is, before I have you demoted to scrubbing the rust off other soldiers' backsides.
One moment, sir.
Accessing Milcom records. Scanning for military identity tags.
I detect no military ID, and your military transponder appears to be out of date.
I guess you don't rank high enough to access my information.
And yet my flak cannon outranks your little agnite bit.
Request for engagement denied.
You're lucky, human. Leave immediately.
Okay, just tell me something. Is there another way into the base?
I've already said enough. There is no way to access Array Site Alpha unless you are authorized military personnel.
Purging memory. Uploading data to the Ascendancy. Reset guard protocols.
Please, leave the area.
You and your brother appear to be going through some difficulties. You've been through much together.
Family things are always complicated.
Yes, probably. You cannot choose your family, but you can choose your squad mates. I'm glad to be in this squad, in this unit.
Have you ever been part of a squad?
No. They did conduct simulated bonding experiments, gave me objects to pair with, then removed them to observe how I reacted. My memories are mostly implanted from another source. I remember how it all felt, but I know they aren't mine.
How can you be sure they aren't your memories?
It's not the memories themselves, it's the emotions. I've never been in a war zone, yet I know what fear feels like. I know how it feels to see your friends and comrades killed before your eyes. I wish I could erase those feelings and memories, just turn them off somehow.
Your emotions make you special, Pooch. Your bond with us is real.
Thank you, Mark. You and Don are my pack.
Moloam Hamby from Bra Bones. I see you.
Bra Bones, I have some sad news for you about your brother.
Tell me, traveller.
Your brother wants nothing to do with you.
Oh. That settles that. For the second time in life, my heart has been torn from my chest, but I feel it in my bones. I will remove my remaining eye as a tribute. I will take my leave shortly.
Word has reached me about some of your exploits.
As much as I look forward to our chats,
Perhaps I can help you while you set out to change the world,
How do you think you could help?
I know that you are looking to activate something called an array. After we spoke, I sent out my feelers to see if I could be of service in finding some of those items that you need.
That was kind of you. What price are you asking?
Everything in this world has a price, my sweet. But this is free. For now. I only come to you with information. There were 2 items I could not acquire, but I did hear where this red mercury could be. A hidden place, accessed through a tear on the plains of Vespa. But I warn you, this would take you into the midst of a war raging between 2 rather unique life forms. Now, you want wares, and wares I have.
So sad to see these planes rusting away.
The winds of the grassy plains ripple through our minds like a still pond disturbed by a tiny pebble. Are you that pebble, gentle traveler? Because even a tiny pebble can cause great waves given enough time, and we do not wish to drown.
Are you the Chizinyama?
I am Nampilo, mother of health. I am Cheese. Behind me is Obito, son of the earth, who is also Cheese, and Chaka, who is Yama. We are Chizinyama to those that sit outside of our circle. To those who cannot see, that a spirit is not one, but many. And now that you know who we are, and you know who you are, our lives have become entwined like a thread stitched in the fabric of our world.
I'm here to build relationships with new friends. I hope we can help each other.
And so, the ripple in the small pond comes to lap at the edge of the lake. We are always grateful to those that offer us help. Love can spread through the world like a wildfire if we pass on those embers through deeds of kindness. It so happens that we are seeking the help of someone who travels outside our homeland. But before we ask a favor of you, it is only fair to ask if there is any shadow on your life that we may cast a light upon.
I heard you have a tether device.
Ah, the ripples of our past deeds have spread to the current moment in time. We do possess a tether. Now, if you could answer a question from us, gentle stranger. The only others who know of our tether are the Hanasi in the city ruins. The winds have swept up many things in the past. Leaves, dust, the scent of fresh herbs and flowers. We read the wind like others read books. Even the twitch of the great lost Tokoloshi's ears holds clues to our future. And with the storm clearly brewing in the distance, it is a surprise to hear that the Hanasi would tell a stranger of this.
It took some convincing, but he eventually agreed to help me.
Well, perhaps they were right to trust you with this information. It would seem that you are a man of worldly talents.
Sir, can you help me get this tether device?
Anyone wishing to come into our village is required to perform a selfless act for the tribe. Recover a lost treasure, help a fellow tribesmate, or show an example of great bravery. The last man to try and enter our village vowed to bring us the lost Tokoloshi. He failed, and still he wanders the vast world, never knowing the joy of joining with us. The traveler before him tried to set up a small Chizinyama outpost in the south, but they were never heard from again. And when the first Yama split from the Hanasi to join us, they proved their worth in battle and even brought us the tether device.
Is there something you need that I can get for you?
We cannot tell you which path to travel. The winds will guide you and the old gods will whisper to you if you listen. Perhaps we will see you again, Mark Leslie. Perhaps.
Sweating like a pig. lights are still good, eh, Mark?
Battery recharging.
Really feeling my age now.
Ishmael?
Hey, fuck up. Oh, it's you and your dog. You look a bit more at home now, eh? Not so much like a newborn giraffe stumbling around.
Last time we spoke, you said you were looking for something for the Chizinyama. An animal.
Yeah, they're beast. Klein, green and brown, squeaky dung. They thought I wanted a place in their village. I just like to hunt.
Where did you last see it?
Without my hunting bug, it's hard to find the small things. No, I haven't seen it, but other trackers say it likes seawater. I built a trap to catch small animals, but I'm not someone gonna trap something I'm not gonna eat.
If you aren't using the trap, could I have it?
Oh, sure. It's weighing me down here. Take it. Not sure what bait you could use. But if you get the thing into the trap, it'll close up lekker quick. If you end up catching it, let me know what it tastes like.
Can we take a bit of a break, Marky? My legs are killing me. I haven't run this much since bush training.
Okay, let's rest a bit. But then we need to get going, alright?
Sometimes it's lekker to just enjoy being outside, eh? You look like you could use some sun on you.
I bet being out in the bush like this brings back memories, eh?
It does. Some good ones, some bad ones. But it's nice to be out here. I forgot how much I love the bush.
What are some of the good memories?
When we had some time off, we used to go fishing in Henke's Bay. We had no fishing poles, but we had a lot of hand grenades. Oh, Pete actually cracked a tooth on some shrapnel from one of the fish. I'll tell you that being out there, you realize one thing. None of the shit we were taught to worry about matters. Everybody bleeds when they get shot. Everybody cries when they're lonely. We are all red on the inside.
Don, you know you can talk to me about what you went through, eh? Maybe it will help.
It's too late for that, Marky. That stuff is inside of me. It's not going anywhere. I get why Dad was the way he was. I was scared I'd become just like him if I stayed.
Dad was very broken, Don. He had a lot of chances to change. He never took them. You don't have to do the same.
Maybe, Marky. Maybe. Okay, rest time is over. Let's get back to this. Marky, do you have a plan?
I don't like it in here, Mark.
This place is different.
The winds have blown you back to us, and with our lost Tokoloshi. Shakael doubted your return, but I told him that I saw in you a man of conviction, a man with the blood of the old gods in him, gods of wind and fire and earth.
Now that I've helped you out, could we discuss the tether device?
You must learn to savor the delights the world has to offer, Mark Leslie. Come inside, stay a while, we can talk face to face.
Entry granted. A full transport and 3 occupants.
Hey!
My heart is going fast, Mark.
You will see.
I don't think this is up to code, eh?
What are they building?
All of these workers seem intoxicated.
Nah.
Welcome, Mark Leslie, to the homeland of the Chizunyama. It is thanks to you that we are one step closer to leaving this place, to join with the old gods in Ayal. While you may not be Chiz or Yama in body, your deeds have bound you closer to us, wrapped you in the warm blanket of fellowship and understanding.
Thanks for letting me into your village.
Consider this a place where you can set your head down and rest from your many travels. Now that you have proven your worth to us, perhaps we can show our worth to you. The winds have told us of your dealings with the Hanasi. We know it is no coincidence that you have arrived in our lives after talking to Orthi.
Uti mentioned you were searching for some sort of tear in reality.
Ah, yes. We had heard that she was searching for the gateway into Leal. The Hanasi workers talk when they are deprived of herb for a while.
Are the Hanasi here your slaves?
Slave is a terrible word, and there's no place among followers of the old gods. The Hanasi here are indentured to us. They give us the sweat of their brows constructing our ark, and we provide them with the herb they need.
Can you tell me more about this ark of yours?
When we were Cheese, we spoke with a memory walker. He told us of Leal, home to the old gods. We scoured many memory walkers over time and discovered designs for the ark. A great vessel that could carry us into Leal to meet the old gods. We tried once before, but the portal spawner would not allow something the size of the ark to travel to Leal. The portal spawner tore open a hole in space, but the ark that was meant to travel through it crashed. That was generations ago. When we returned to our homeland, we discovered that it had been stripped bare, broken down, burned to ash. So we erected this ancient bar shield to keep ourselves safe while we constructed the new ark.
And the tether?
When we uncovered the bar shield, we read about the array and the tether device. The tether device inside the array possessed technology that would allow something immense to travel across the void into Leal.
I need the tether device. What can I do to get it?
Now that we have the Tokoloshi, the only thing keeping us here is not knowing where the fabric of reality is weakest. Over generations, the location has been lost. To know where the gateway to Leal has been torn open, that information would be invaluable to us. Bring us that, and you shall have your tether. Now go. Mark Leslie, we look forward to speaking with you again.
rest.